The scenes were captured on mobile phones on the La Linea side as thousands of cross-frontier workers try to make their way across the border during peak time. Well, it's business as usual here at the frontier now, but it wasn't the case about an hour ago when workers coming into Gibraltar had a rather rude awakening. They weren't allowed in without a passport. These were immediate reciprocity measures and chaos ensued. That chaos was short-lived, with Gibraltar stopping its checks the minute Spain did. Spanish officers possibly doing this because of the issues the sheer volume of traffic was creating.
Well, the situation which has unfolded here at the frontier, unfortunately, was expected a long time ago due to the fact that there's no deal. Mr. Picardo last night made a statement, and obviously all Spanish workers or anybody that don't have a passport to come into Gibraltar was not allowed to come in. And hence there's been a big hullabaloo formed in there. Everybody trying to get in, and well, at the moment it seems that they're allowing people back into Gibraltar with ID. So I don't know what will happen, but I had to leave my car outside and walk, but I'm going to go back for the car now.
By around 7:30, the flow had returned to normal. The reality of the effects will last longer. It appears the instruction was given in writing by an officer of the Spanish Policía Nacional in La Linea of the rank of inspector, who was not authorised to give that instruction by his superior.
I'm just finding out what's going on.
The governor, Sir Ben Bathurst, went to see what was happening for himself, but without the full story, did not want to talk to GBC.
Excuse me, sir.
But just as we'd packed our cameras ready to call it a day, at around 10 in the morning, reports started trickling through that the stamping had started again. It's understood officers at ground level would not withdraw the measures until written instructions were received from Madrid.
We went into Spain this morning and we showed our passports and Gibraltar red ID cards, and the Policía Nacional said he had to stamp them. I said that we'd heard from GBC that the stamping was over. He said that they'd been given new instructions from Madrid to stamp both in and out again. And we had our passport stamped in, and when we left Spain this morning, an hour later, at 10 o'clock, we had to have the passport stamped again.
Johnny, you've had a bit of an incident this morning. In your case, it's been even worse because you were stamped. You weren't stamped out.
I wasn't stamped going out early this morning, right? The policeman told me carry on. I'd taken my wife down to Malaga. I've come back. Coming up, they've asked for my ID and my passport. And I said, why? I showed them the passport. They said, no, give it to me. I've got to put a stamp. And I said, look, why? I just gone out this morning. I'm coming in. No, I've got orders from my boss to put a stamp. And he stamped my passport. And now I think if I go back, I'm going to get, my 90 days, I'm going to count from backwards. So I don't know why. I think Fabian should do the same to them. If we're not in Schengen, like they say, should it be Schengen for them to coming in? The chap here, I don't know who is, has gone in. He's tried to help me. I think they've cancelled by the border control on our side. I think they cancelled my stamps, so I don't know why they did. I mean, they take the order from themselves or they take the order from somebody else on the top.
At 11 on the dot, just as it had begun without warning, the measures stopped. Passports were no longer stamped and the loop cleared in minutes. Has the officer been reprimanded, congratulated in Spain? Rumour has it he left written instructions, switched off his phone and went on annual leave.